Good afternoon, virtual world. This screencast will be used as a training video on what is Planboard and how it can be used to help with weekly planning. So let's jump right into it. What is Planboard? Planboard is an online tool used by teachers to help organize lesson plans, cuts classroom prep time, manages schedules, aligned with Common Core curriculum, and it's free. So let's check it out. Here is the page for Planboard. At this page, you can sign up for free. You can also get a rundown of what Planboard is. As you scroll, you can see how you can be more organized. You can see how the curriculum on course works hand in hand with each section that is created by you. You can see that Planboard can be used year after year. Whatever you create will always be here for your reference. And Planboard can be used on iOS and Android. And of course, you can share lessons with colleagues and you can collaborate as you're using Planboard. So I've created a Planboard and I have my dashboard right here. So as you can see, once you've created your Planboard, you will have a dashboard. At your dashboard, you will have your Planboard link, your Markboard link, attendance, resources, and standards. We'll go through all of these as we're learning about Planboard. So we're going to go to the navigation menu and we're going to go down to semester. So currently I've already created my second semester. So I will add another semester just to go step by step. So let's say I'm getting ready for semester 3. My semester 3 will possibly start in January and it will end, let's do about the 18th. Monday through Friday is the days that I teach and I will hit create. So as you can see, my semester 3 has been created. It now asks me to add a subject for semester 3. Now the subject that I can either add all the subjects that I plan or I can add all the subjects that I teach or whatever you feel is better for you. So because I only teach writing, I will create writing for myself. And once you create your subject, you can add your curriculum set. So I'm going to find the Common Core Grade 2 ELA. That's some more. And here is Common Core Georgia Performance Standards Grade 2 Mathematics, but that's not what I want. I want English language. So here we go for Georgia. So now I've created my subject, writing, I have my curriculum sets, and the search for standards and expectation, all that set up. Now I actually teach 2 writing courses, so I'm not only going to have one section, I'm actually going to have 2 sections, and I can be a little bit more specific. Section 1, I'm going to change that to my class, and I might give it a nice color, save it like there. And section 2 is going to be the other class that I teach. And I'll give that a nice orange color, which will help me to see them a lot differently. I make sure I hit save and I am good to go for my sections. Now once you create your subjects, and your sections, you can go to timetable, which is located up here in the right hand corner, and you can actually assign when you teach those subjects. So writing is usually taught around 1 o'clock, so I'll go down to 1. I'll insert my first class, which will be KSU, and I teach that 5 days out the week, and I just use the drop down menu. That class starts around 1 o'clock, and it automatically sets it up for an hour, which is perfect, and I insert that class, and as you can see, it's set up 1 o'clock, day A, B, C, D, and E, and then I have another one right back to back, which is my other writing course, and I'll set that up for 2 o'clock, and that automatically sets it up for 3, and I'll insert that. So as you can see here that I have 2 of my classes set up for semester 3 in writing. I will scroll down, and if I wanted to add anything else, I'd be able to do that as well. But I'm only going to focus on writing just for the time's sake. So now I can go back to my navigation menu, and I can go to my Planboard. Oops, forgot to save. Let's hit save and go back to Planboard. Alright, so now we are in our Planboard, section 1, KSU. I am here is where we can actually edit our lessons. We can be a lot specific in our lesson. We can type down exactly what we want to teach. Here for day 1, I will be introducing opinion writing and writing about how you feel. This is Monday, October 30th. And my second section would be the same thing, because I teach the same class back to back. We're pretty much going to be on task the same day. Now, at the Planboard, you can feel free to view it day by day, week by week, which I think is a lot more easier to see. It gives you a nice week at a glance. You can possibly see what you might need to prepare yourself for throughout the week, and you can manage your planning time a little bit more effectively. You also have the option of viewing it by the whole month. I can scroll down and I can see where exactly my lessons are at, and I can also view it by lessons. You can edit your contents here, and you can add any resources in this section as well. As I go back to the navigation menu, I will scroll down to templates, and as you can see, I do not have any templates here, but here you can create your own templates. You can type it up, you can edit it, add borders, make it fancy. You can even upload templates that you possibly have saved on your computer. And the best thing about this, you can assign it to your class. I'm just going to type up something and hit assign to class. And once I do that, it's telling me which semester I want, which class I want, and you can assign as you please. Going back to the navigation menu to the mark board. Now, the mark board is the section where you can actually assess your students. I'm going to click my first section here for writing. Now, before you can actually maneuver through the mark board, you are going to have to add your students in physically. So you will enroll students name by name. If you want to add student ID numbers, that is an option that you have as well. You can enroll students, you can remove students, whatever you please. And once you have all your students in, then it's easier for you to actually assess them. So I'll hit the assessment tab, and since we will be talking about opinion writing, I've decided to create an opinion writing rubric. So once I click that opinion writing rubric, you will see the list of my students' names here. And you can either add a PDF that you have uploaded on your computer, or you can actually edit a rubric if you wanted to. So I will hit edit rubric. And as you can see here, you can have the categories and levels. You can feel free to, you can keep the ones that are already defaulted, or you can change them up. So does not meet, then we can possibly have meets, we can have exceed. And if you don't want any, you can just delete the whole column. And there you go. And then you can fill in what is your definition of does not meet. You can add specific standards that you're actually assessing, and you can do all this freehand on your own. So this is the area, Markboard is the area that you will do all of the assessing for each student if you'd like. Going back to the navigation board, you also have attendance. Now, if attendance is something that you do regularly on your own, then this would be a great tool for you to use as well. At my school, we already have an attendance system set in place, so this wouldn't benefit me as well, but I'm sharing this with you to let you know that this is an option. Going down to resources, which I think is very cool. It's like a nice little Dropbox for all the resources. You could do your own research on your own time and create all the resources that you would like to use for your weekly lesson, and you can actually store it on here for yourself. You are able to share your lessons. You are able to view resources that were shared with you once you begin to collaborate with other teammates as well. You can actually put your resources in different categories as lesson plan resources or lesson groups resources, and etc. You can also create new lessons as well. And last but not least is our dashboard, which is where we started in the beginning. And as you can see, we went through the Planboard, the Markboard, attendance, resources, standards, and of course you have access to your own setting, your own profile as well. And Planboard has a blog that you can feel free to view, maybe for some new updates or some new activities that are being shared with everyone that is using Planboard as well. And of course, it always gives you the option to get started on your planning ahead of time. I hope this was a good video for you, and I hope you learned a lot about Planboard, and I can't wait to see Planboard in effect. And please make sure that you contact me if anything, and I will be sure to help you out.